Let me show you here a quick demo. I'm not going to get obviously into the development of all of this, but maybe I'm going to give you an idea of what this looks like. So before this presentation, I built a very simple MCP server that has one tool that I'm exposing. And that tool is basically, it's going to give me, I'm going to give it like an origin and a destination. And that tool will use the Google Maps API to return the basically directions from one place to the other. Okay, so that's what the tool does, the MCP tool does. So here, what you're seeing here on my screen is Postman, which, by the way, they just added MCP support. It's amazing if you want to debug an MCP server. And here I'm connecting to that MCP server here. What you're looking at here is the path on my computer of the code that implements that MCP server. Okay, in this case, this is a local MCP server. I could be connecting to an MCP server that's hosted online somewhere, but in this case, it's running on my computer. I'm going to connect to this MCP server. Now I have a connection here. You can see the tool here. I had it loaded before I connected. That tool is called GetRoute, and it receives two parameters. Miami and Tampa is what I have here. I can put anything. I'm going to put Orlando, Florida here. Okay, so I want directions from this origin to this destination. And this is me, again, testing it here. So I want you to see the results. I'm going to run that. And as you can see, I'm going to go to the preview. This is the answer that I got from my MCP server. I get what the starting location is, the end location, and I get all of the steps from the origin to the destination. So this MCP server is working. Now let's go to Claude Desktop. And now we're going to try Claude Desktop here with that MCP server. If you have Claude Desktop, you can go to your settings. And I think they have like a developer section. Here it is. In this developer section, when you click on Edit Config, this is going to open a file. I think it's a JSON file. And in that JSON file, you can follow the instructions to set up any MCP server that you want. I did that. And just, it's very simple. I just need to specify this path that I have here, this command and this path. And now that MCP server will be available to my model. So now let me ask something here. I'm going to say, give me route directions between Miami and Tampa and show them to me in Spanish. I don't know. Just want to add something here that engages the model. I just don't want to just get the results directly from the MCP server. So I'm going to post this. Let's see if this works. So I send that query. Look at this. So now Claude here is detecting that it has access to an MCP server. So notice how it's calling GetRoute. Let me open this. It's passing Miami and Tampa as the origin and destination parameters. Claude is doing that for me. I did not have to specify that those were the two parameters for Claude to call. Claude is reading the specification of MCP automatically, and it's deciding how to share that data. Here is the response. And now these are, I hope you trust me, these are the direction instructions in Spanish that came from the MCP server. So as you can see, now I can keep using Claude, I can keep doing things, but anytime I need directions, I can get them directly from Google Maps. I don't need to rely on the information, on the training data that was used for Claude to do this. So that's my demo. With that being said, I yield back.